Seconds, okay. I'm here with Jordan Canning, who is the writer and director of Seconds, a short film playing here at the St. John's International Women's Film Festival tonight. Tell us a little bit about the film.
Seconds, I made Seconds through the RBC TIFF Emerging Filmmaker Competition, which came out of the TIFF Talent Lab of last year. So we basically got, all of the members of the Talent Lab got $500 and a theme, which was time, and were given about 6 months to make a up to 5-minute short film. So Seconds is what I made out of that. It's basically about a man's life flashing before his eyes as he chokes to death on a piece of meat. And yeah, we made the film last winter, and it made it to the top 5 of the competition, and then it won, actually, the competition at TIFF this year.
Fabulous. Congratulations.
Thanks.
So it's called Seconds, but it was 5 minutes long?
Yes.
Do you know how many seconds that is?
300.
Well done. Math skills to boot. And tell us now, you're moving into features. So we're very interested in hearing, you were just speaking on a panel about women in view and the nature of the industry, what it's like to be a woman in this industry. What were your thoughts after that panel?
Well, I was saying on the panel, it was a very formidable group of women, really. The 2 women who had done the study and, some very senior women in the industry. I personally was very honored to be sitting on it and also to just be listening to what they were saying. My own experience is that I'm at this sort of transitional stage. I've made a lot of short films, and I'm hopefully about to make the transition to making my first feature this winter. So it was really interesting to hear about the findings. The findings are fairly bleak, in that 17% of feature films last year were made by women. Writers are about 20%.
We say boo to that.
Yeah, and so what's interesting about that to me is that it's enlightening, because one of the points that was made is that the perception to me, having been at film festivals, having worked in the industry for a while, is that there are a lot of extremely talented and brilliant women working quite successfully, but the reality of it is that that's just not the case. So there's a real divide between what's being put out there by the few women, I guess, who are making it and who are being supported and publicized, I guess, and the reality that there's hardly any of us doing this. So for me personally, about to make this next step, I guess it's not discouraging. It's not a discouraging fact, and if anything, I think it just kind of makes me want to pull up my bootstrap. Yeah, just like change this and make sure that next year's numbers are much higher, and that it continues to be a trend, and whatever the sort of new regulations that we can implement into that, or just more women making we're all making more films. Like there's tons of amazing female talent in this country. It's just whether or not we can make that step. I think we can make the step. It's whether or not people kind of buy into the fact that we are completely capable, if not more, of making high-budget feature films, of directing episodic TV, of directing high-budget productions.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Jordan Canning, well spoken. Congratulations on all the success with Seconds, and we're really looking forward to seeing your first feature.
Thank you very much. Me too.